Hey TalkLife, hope you're doing well. We are on this, is this velour?
It's lovely.
What is it?
Velvet.
Velvet. We're on this velvet couch. We snuck into an office so that we could be socially distanced. But we asked the question today on TalkLife, how did you get through 2021? Did you pick up any new hobbies? And what are you looking forward to in...
Jamie, you've just jumped forward a year.
Have I jumped forward a year?
You said 2021.
Maybe that's what I mean. What did you learn in 2020? And what did you learn about yourself? And what are you looking forward to in 2021? And there's some amazing comments, and I'm going to go through them in a moment. But what did you learn in 2021? 2020. Just written the year off, really.
I mean, I've learned some resilience, and I also got into exercise for a couple of weeks,
Nice.
and then I've got out of exercise since then. But it was good while it lasted.
Good.
I think I learned that plans change. I'm quite, I think, a control freak when it comes to plans, and my plans have vastly changed this year, and I've moved across the world to be in the UK, so that's definitely something new. Resilience within that as well, and also a little bit of yoga.
Yoga?
Not a
Love
lot,
it.
but a little bit.
I've taken up crocheting and embroidery, which are two very old school kind of crafts, but they've been really good just for that. I find them good for kind of like taking my mind off things and just focusing on getting the craft done.
Is crocheting where you've got the circle and you are going through the circle? Like you've got the fabric on top of a circle or a frame?
No, that's embroidery.
Oh.
Crochets with wool and a crochet hook.
Impressive. TalkLife, any
very
crochets
difficult.
out there?
I like it, but it's difficult.
What is the art of crocheting? Is it what are you called?
A crochet. Crochet?
A crochet.
A crochet.
We don't know. We might need to look that
You
one
might need to let us know.
I took up meditation, which
Meditation?
I absolutely love. Got thoroughly addicted to that.
Oh, good.
But I've spent a lot of the year, I love walking my dog, which I found that you can actually do legally anytime.
It's
So-
good.
Pre 2020, Emma didn't walk her dog at all. I think a lot of us can say that. Some of your comments, and again, this is a raw video, no editing. We're just going to give it to you straight. Okay, computer said, I don't think I learned anything. I know you did, but yeah, I'm sure you did. Everyone learnt something. You might have learnt about the coronavirus.
Yeah, we've all learned what Corona is. And it's not a beer anymore, it's actually a virus.
It's not a beer.
Heart said, I learned two things. I need help, and cooking and gardening are both really, really fun.
Nice,
Totally
love
agree
that.
with that.
Jamie said, I love myself for 3 days. Good. I hope that's in a positive way. You did something productive.
English gentleman says, discovered meditation and it helps when I'm feeling stressed or anxious. So I think that's one that Emma can agree with there.
I'm seeing a trend of meditation, and yeah, I'm keen to hear if you have gotten into that over 2020 as well. There's some amazing meditation apps out there as well. Calm, Headspace. There's that gentleman's voice. Is it Andy?
Yeah,
Calm?
Andy Pedicum.
Yeah. So if you're not into that, definitely check it out.
I feel like this one was really relevant. It's a really long one, so just the beginning. Etheria Luna Moth. What I learned about myself is that I take really care of myself when I know that I'll be around other people. Social distancing has me feeling like a Sasquatch swamp monster, which I thought is quite relevant sometimes to how I feel after not being around people for a week.
I love it. I have no idea where it is in the feed, but
Sorry.
You've gone out of order, Kelsey.
Miles Morales says, Miles Morales, if you got into the game, I learned singing and dancing and anime drawing. Very, very cool. Angel said, I made it to the second year studying psychology and learned a lot. Got into music school to sing and to be part of an orchestra. Started a YouTube channel and shared some of my music there. Angel, drop your YouTube channel in the link. Well done. Good to see you use the year for something.
Queen Trell, I think I've said that right. 2020 was full of experiences, including good and bad, but the most important thing I learned this year was how to bring myself back, how to be a better version of myself. And I think, that is actually a really useful use of 2020 that's been quite a write-off of a year, is, learning how to be a better version of yourself. Met a few people who changed my life completely, not in a romantic way. They taught me how to be myself, how to break through my own thoughts and how to use them for better purposes. Sounds good. Realised that I'm a wonderful mandala artist. This was a shock. Sounds a bit like me, like getting into something creative and suddenly you realise actually I can do this, which is something you thought you haven't been able to do.
What is a mandala artist?
Like like there are quite a lot of colouring in books you get, but and those kind of things.
Amazing. Oh, well done.
Agatha, wait, 2020 isn't over yet, guys. It's not. There's still, what, 2 weeks to go?
Yeah, it's quite
Adnan,
serious,
Adnan said, I built some video editing skills and learned how to drum and play instruments. I would also say you've learned how to be a very positive and nice person. I have watched your comments go from
Here to here.
here to here. So congrats. Actually, no, I take my hat off. I think, yeah, well done. I like that. I'm not going to read that one. Tilda said, I got back into baking. I have a lot of respect for bakers. Huge fan of the Great British Bake Off.
Yes, that's been one of the highlights of my year.
I thought the series wasn't very good.
No, but the first episode, I don't know if anyone watches the Bake Off. I don't know whether it makes it outside of the UK.
If you haven't watched the Bake Off, go to YouTube right now and watch 10
The whole of
series. Yeah, go and do it. It's like MasterChef, but for baking, and it's so much better. It's wholesome and it's got everything you need. Natalie said, I was able to get back into things I love to do, such as painting, playing guitars, sirens. Sirens?
I think that's a typo. I think it's meant to say spending more time.
Spending more time with my loved ones on Zoom. And in reality, my friends, and who are my friends? I've butchered that.
Per says, it was a really tough year, and to be honest, I learnt a lot from it too. Whatever it throws at you, even the toughest of challenges, you learn the best from it. After all the anxiety, frustration and depression, I'd say I'm still on the right track, so let's hope we all survive like this.
I didn't see Per.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm a bit out of order of some of them as well.
Yeah, I'm just going random now.
Dumbo said 2020 was my best year. I finally caught him depression. Love it.
Got more of the musical instruments. Dan said he started to learn how to play the guitar, which is great experiences so far. I've actually started trying to play the keyboard, but failing miserably at that.
I think a lot of people bought the keyboards out with, Kaminoko. So 2020 made me prioritize self-love above external validation. Love it.
Nath, happy birthday for tomorrow. You're going to be 32. That's not old. That's very young.
Sarcastic University. I think this year was the same as the last 4 to 5 years for me. I learned a lot about myself, worked on conducts and behaviour, made myself more civilized, and hopefully it benefits me in the future. I'm sure it will. And then a picture of a gorilla.
Cool.
I like that. I like the
Nice.
emoji gorilla.
Eternal Nick. I've learned that I used to get angry and upset very quickly in the past on small issues, and lockdown helped me meditate and focus on myself, and I'm really able to control my moods. So that was awesome.
Kay with a snowflake, I think, afterwards says, 2020 has helped me focus on my health. I found out I have many food allergies. I figured out how to actually feed my body, and in the process grow closer to connecting and healing a part of myself that I have lost touch with for so long. So
Well
that's
done.
An interesting one to have
that's
done.
an awesome one.
Nice.
Do you know what though, this year, I mean, it's been a really challenging, unusual year, but for the first time ever, I think everybody in the world pretty much has gone through the same thing. Like, most of us have been locked down for some
First
of it.
time ever?
When has the entire world gone through the same thing at the same time?
I mean, there's been some conflicts,
But that's not, like, everybody has been impacted in the same way. I just think that's quite...
except Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah,
Hey, no, we had a lockdown. I was there for that.
you did have a lockdown. And now you're fine.
And now,
Yeah,
Back to
you're right.
But it's been interesting, hasn't it? Because we've all been in the same boat.
On that note, Lone Mandalorian said, I hope prohibition of air travel to abroad would be ended.
Yes.
Tourism would be started. I'm exhausted with the same environment every day, watching pandemic situation on TV.
I think
Yeah.
we all feel the same.
Yep.
I can't wait until the borders open, planes start flying again, and go on holiday somewhere.
And I'm
not
going
be-
to talk about going away somewhere, and then I'm going to stay here and do what I normally do and not travel. I, with the lemon head, said, been boxing on a circuit training for a month. Very helpful physically and so beneficial mentally. Something I learned, I have the power and choice to choose what's best for me regardless of the negative notion I have about myself. My 2020 is all about self-care. Love it.
nice.
We'll read out a couple more. We're running late
Yeah.
on time. One more each.
Yeah. I've got Hedwig here. Harry Potter shout out. I've learned that I'm good at helping people, and sometimes hearing that from someone makes me feel genuinely good. And I've learned that I have it in me to push myself if I get a strong gust of internal motivation.
Love it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Thanks, Hedwig. Hedwig?
Got Ruse here looking forward to what they're looking forward to next year in 2021. He's going off to college, so he's looking forward to studying hard. So good luck with all of that.
Good luck. I love your bio as well. Do no harm. Very cool. It's kind of Googlish. Do Google still do the do no evil thing? Because, I don't know, have they just passed that? Food for thought for those who are interested in the comments.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a comment that hasn't been read out.
I forgot the cool name I was about to type. Said, this looks like homework. Wish I had half the drive that you've got in you. Oh, you do. You got a cooler name. Last one.
I've got one here. Street Rap says, I picked up a new addiction called TalkLife. I like that one.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to get into our good books.
We are going to do a few things over the holiday periods. There's going to be a few things that TalkLife normally does. We're not going to be streaming on Christmas this year, I don't think. I think we're going to switch off a little bit ourselves. But we'll have lots of hero subs and prezzies and gifts. And I believe the hero and Christmas highlights are dropping tomorrow. So keep your eyes open for that. Free hero subs and, well, they're not free, are they? You're paying for them. But free Christmas highlights as well.
Amazing.
So, anything else exciting happening? No, not really.
I mean, it's 2020 and it's going to be over soon, and next year is going to be full of hope and new opportunities.
Definitely.
I hope you heard this video and you can see us because we have no idea, and maybe the production quality will lift. And if you're a video editor, what happened to Talk News?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Come back.
We miss you. You're in Romania, I believe, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Small child. Is it small child?
Yeah, the small child.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day and afternoon and whatever you're doing. And yeah, Merry Christmas if we don't speak to you beforehand.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Happy holidays.